site area as a team, as a unit. Lakia just lining up the shots right here. A job well done for the side of Gen.G to start things off.
Not even going to be able to get to the spike in time. He's just looking for anything that he can find, daring, wanting a fight, wanting to die. It was
strong as ever. Just a pixel meteor. The original member of this roster. He's been a part of the team since 2022.
Convention. You expect for if Heretics are going to have a really good shot at this, he's got to be online. Of course, he is the first out onto the site, finding cover in the smoke and now striking onto Munchkin. But Texture and Meteor again. He's not able to control the spray though. benjyfishy lit up. He's the last one standing.
I don't think there's 3 players of Gen here.
Lakia with an opportunity to make a massive play. Meanwhile, Texture on the other side, he was overwhelmed, but Meteor again delivers. Woot's left in a 1v2 with 10 seconds left. He's got the spike in hand. He's got to commit to getting it down though. And with 5 HP, nothing but a sliver, nothing but a little bit of spray will take you down. But Woot looking to find, but something to kind of get yourself out of these stumbling blocks that you've slammed into every single round so far. Maybe it's riens, but now Texture showing that he can do a bit of his own. The blades come online, and Woot falls. It's just Boo now, and a classic at that distance, excuse me, a Sheriff. Maybe can deal a little bit of damage, but not even that. Individual fights on different areas across the map, that bodes well.
Yeah, it was a slow and controlled round from them. It was the dog through halls that kind of distracted members of Gen.G and allowed everybody else to creep on up forward.
Hunter's Fury out, it's going to be traded in kind by riens, but they're starting to get the kills they need. They've gotten 2. Karon's still trying to dance around the site, keep a close eye on the minimap. benjyfishy has gotten all the way up, and he might be able to cause problems. Now going through the door, Texture stuck on the outside, still lands a shot onto Boo. What can Gen.G do? Munchkin falls, that's the weak one that's left. Does anyone swing the op? Yes, it does, and it doesn't matter. patitek puts up twice about it. But Heretics now wanting to go B. Can they get past Munchkin? The spam is good onto the first and onto the second. benjyfishy's there on the trade, yes, but it's a 3v3. It's going to be a flank on the other side, and by the time he arrives, the round will likely be over.
Angles as you're entering into these sites, and this mid in the beginning, Meteor got contact from the tunnel, sent the clone up, while Texture was holding his elbow the entire time. And at the end here, Karon.
Step back, box the dash, the flash through. Meanwhile, Boo's the one that falls. Texture gets the best of Woot again. He's had his number the entire time. Gen.G are obliterating Heretics on this half.
Meteor is here to support.
Munchkin has gotten so much value here as well. I mean, forget about the dastardly duo of Meteor and Texture. Look at the value that Munchkin can provide, that Karon can provide. Another kill found. patitek and Boo have to try to make something of this.
One enemy
but they've got them cornered, they've got them surrounded.
B.
They know where they are, they're on the hunt.
Getting any type of rounds they can. Any type of gun duels. I mean, Munchkin, he should be dying here for sure. But good on him with the movement that he had. The little left and rights with the Sheriff. It could be so powerful. I mean, 2 body shots. He gets a headshot there through the wall.
He's sitting at 4 and 12 or something like that. Meanwhile, Texture and Meteor, we've sung their praises so many times. The song has got to be like a leaky faucet in the minds of Heretics. Damage. Feeling a lot of the pressure. He will get cleaned up by Woot, leaving Lakia alone. A Guardian, but 20 HP. That's way too big of an ask.
He knows he can take off of the drone here. Didn't even need to see him. He heard the audio cue. The sidestep takes his time on it all.
They're starting to creep in. The walls, the corners are starting to shut, but patitek kicks the damn wall down. riens gets in on it as well. Another round the way of Heretics. Oh, look at Woot, he tried doing the same thing. Both Sovas almost caught in their utility, but Lakia is the one that falls. And now the Seekers on the swing. Karon not able to get much more. There's got to be a really nice timing up for Munchkin. What in the world? How did benjyfishy hit that? Boo's gonna have to 1v2 here. He's got a Phantom in hand, but time is so short. He's got to go, and he's got to go now. One away from the pit, spots the first, understands where the second is, but he can't drop either. Breeze goes the way of Gen.G. Yeah, Heretics put up a...
To let this Molly get so much value, I mean, he had no chance to even swing. And then the second on top of it.
Last player standing.
getting away with bloody murder.
But now sitting on the sideline, forced to watch, forced to wait. Textures on the swing, the Marshall gets 2. And there's plenty more where that came from. But it's Meteor who takes one away. The spike hits the ground. patitek and riens will have to force this thing back, and they've gotten into a 2v2, but with Sheriff, so they're converting on this. Can Texture snatch this thing back? Can he avoid catastrophe early on? He's gotten one. Riens with the dart, they know where he is. On the swing, into the Marshall, connects the shots.
And oh, this was that first kill. Oh my gosh.
With his
Look at this. Insta. The follow-up, Meteor, protecting the back and forth, and then
one enemy remaining.
Des talked about it, that double flash re-clear setup that they do. This time it's not off the barrier. They feint that they're pushing all the way up. That causes a reaction from a drone to come out. The knife gets a couple tags. Now we double
play it one more time. Again, the aggression from Texture has caused so many problems for Heretics, but Boo, a really nice spot to respond there.
Yeah, a good round for Heretics.
They've lost their go. A counter on the Thrash and a counter on the Boo again. benjyfishy getting involved. Meteor's gonna join the party late. Meteor, no room is safe. I think a lot of it has been them fighting fire with fire. I mean, Lakia could have.
He had such a good opportunity there to honestly secure the round.
Yep.
But sometimes the bullets, they just don't go the right way. Dagger, that's the cue to just run it down on sight. Split Munchkin there. The aggression from patitek, the explosiveness. He even ran all the way to spawn. Fought A.
It feels like every round.
Almost every single round at some point. Maybe different timings. This time with the knives. Usually it's Woot that we see going absolutely viral with him. This time, Texture taking things into his own hands, getting the 2-for. Maybe steal this one away and pull a fast one on Gen.G.
Maybe a 3v5 with benjyfishy hitting mid-late, but
Spike down B.
I just don't know that Paranoid tries to do what he can to fill the void. And there's the swing through the wall. Meteor perhaps a little overambitious, perhaps a little aggressive, but it's still a song of success for Gen.G. Just injecting more chaos into the situation. What can tip the scales? What can find some space? Texture dropping into the pit, dropping into the next half. Lakia in a 1v3 with the pit still up, will fall.
Anything in their path. It's one of the hardest playstyles to play against. Because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you peek into them, they can punish you. If you don't, they can silently walk up and then
Dre, but Lakia on the swing. 21 HP, no bullets left. They've gotten the spike down. Riens is there. Munchkin, 1 HP. Can he be the architect to save the round? Riens and Woot with crosshairs trained will drop him.
Texture with the opener. A beautiful peek. And the trading on site. patitek, he was looking so good in Nest. No utility hitting him the entire round.
Not like this, man.
That one back. A 5v3, it looks so promising for Gen.G.
Enemy remaining.
What a spark that kid has been. Coach.
Beautiful dagger.
Who has an op? Oh, it's Riens again! Meteor creeping forward. You see them starting to take a quick step back. Karon probably has a lineup. Woot's got the shot. Meteor's dead, but so is Woot.
Last player standing.
It's a 1v3 now. Whoa! Is able to get his one, but benjyfishy stabilizes.
It connected on Riens, but also connected on the that flash right there. That flash blinded Lakia and Texture. They had him dead to rights.
One enemy remaining.
They got the first 2 kills, the third on a patitek on the site. But Riens with the awareness, holding Meteor down. Meteor just can't quite connect. And that dart getting so much value. The insta trade, Lakia had no chance. Chaos right now.
And it seems like they're succeeding in doing so. Texture's the first to fall. patitek! He knows he's there, spotting the gun barrel. Lakia punished. Munchkin crumbles. Meteor left alone. In the face of the pit, in the face of 5.
I mean, yes, Heretics have taken away the last 6, but it's been down to the wire every single time.
I mean, 0.06. The thinnest of margins. space to get active, but he will fall. The tap, the first. Almost all members huddled up onto the side, but Heretics get him down to 2. Can Munchkin deliver a miracle? He's been spotted, he's been edged. Team Heretics are not done yet. Woot deciding that he wants to take a different approach, and lakia is a step ahead of it. Meanwhile, I'm not really sure how that happened. Pen that through the wall.
Oh, he's
got to hit the shot, dashing to his left, trying to fire to his right, and a little bit more spam.
Planted.
What seemed secure, what seemed safe, is now up for grabs, is now unsettled.
Player standing.
Woot with 22 HP. He's gonna have to clutch this out, but again, they've got him surrounded, they've got him dropped.
At some point, he's just gonna go for the exits. Lakia picking up kills, Texture picking up kills. Woot still going strong. Whoa!
Yes, he is, he's gotten 2. But he's gonna have to close out in an ace fashion if he wants to win this. Time is short too, he's gotten 3.
He secured it, and then that built him the confidence to close out the round.
I mean, that kill from Texture at the very beginning was...
Yeah, that was cold.
They dodged the knife, they're able to drop Patty down from up there, it was perfect.
Yeah, not even just him, all 3 members dodged the knife.
And
they
they all
swung together.
With control, with room to work, and Boo dead. No thrifties this time. Gen.G in firm control.
Oh,
That's all right. Nobody saw that.
a little bit of an awkward dance there.
3 remain for Heretics. 2 of them coming in through spawn, and all 3 of them crumble.
More disrespect shown in A main. patitek will punish.
Oh, yes, he will! benjyfishy not satisfied with sitting back and watching, and it seems like Heretics will get a round win. And he's got his ult, but Munchkin does too. Traded in kind. Munchkin pushing forward, getting the best of patitek. Is he expecting Boo on the other side? Yes, he is. Oh! He gets 2! Not able to convert on the 3rd, but benjyfishy, the 1-2 punch is too good!
That opens up the opportunity for this Sova Dart to just get a tag on you, and that Odin. That was the demise of Heretics, so now they're taking a page from G2's book. Playing up close in the beginning. His mojo back, his swagger back.
Then also, I mean, Karon getting lit up, can't do anything about it. That peak was perfect.
Oh, even that shot. All he saw was... Job well done from the boys at Gen.G. And Woot, I mean, he's looked like a completely different player on this map.
Remaining.
Karon, oh man, he did such a good job in this round. Biding his time, not giving Woot anything, and then striking at the...
Tries to strike onto the 3rd, the 4th, and it's the shorty that delivers! Riens gets his! There's a casualty involved, but it doesn't matter! Because the round seems secured.
30 seconds left.
lakia 1v3. Or else Heretics are knotting us up at 5 apiece. He's close to the spike, but time is of the essence.
I have the spike.
He has no choice but to go forward. The problem is, forward is not safe. Forward is not secure. That one more time, this position from patitek was so good. This was a trap that was set in the previous round, and you mentioned it. They didn't clear him in the previous round. They didn't check him last time. And even then, Texture was looking, but there wasn't the full commitment to clean the spot.
Ollie to delay so we can get the bomb down. If he doesn't...
Well, there's no question of that now. They've got behind it.
Look at this double swing into market right before the Omen Flash connects. benjyfishy, the killjoy with the deagle. Maybe that was the answer.
That timing could not have been better.
Yeah. You have all info, nobody is B. And I guess it doesn't matter, you might as well go anywhere.
Player standing.
Woot! Spamming through the smoke. He's down right here.
And he will. Has his dart back up.
Whoa.
That could have been it. That could have been the opportunity, the possibility. But the thoughts, the potential of a bonus are surely gone here. Riens has upgraded a weapon. He's gonna have to 1v4 to pull this off. A paranoia at his face.
Right at the end right there. Beautiful shots, beautiful trades,
Enemy remaining.
and so well played. the back and forth, and yeah, he goes down, he falls, but he secured the round.
Got Sheriffs on the other side. They've got to know that that's the case. The Stinger and the Sheriff provide some value. They deal some damage, and it's only getting worse. It's a 2v2. It shouldn't have gotten it down to this, but Heretics stabilized. They have 4 ults online.
Whoa!
And 3 members, 1 away. Now Lakia gets his off the spam from Woot.
Bomb grenade out.
Lockdown used. Remember, Lakia just got his ult. Could counter with it, and he will. That's going to clear things out, and it's going to slow things down for just a moment, but never mind. Boo wants to go forward. Texture with the out punishes. Meteor, meanwhile, playing his cards beautifully. Out before there isn't any more. Meteor tries to capture timing, tries to get aggressive and cheeky. Pays for it with his life, but the rest of the guns around him will secure the round. Patitek in a 1v4 with the Guardian in hand. Will get dropped by the op, and what a shot that must have been.
A main, and it was that Odin purchase I talked about that kind of foreshadows the B hit to come through. There's no way you're buying that gun and going A. But they baited 3 members of Gen.G to stay at A site. There were no KO flashes over the top, and yeah, watch this. Decimated. But this, the KO flash over the top, catching the re-aggression from Gen.G. And for the side of Gen.G,
all of them huddled back site. Can they get him out of those pesky corners? They've gotten 2. Can Boo do it by himself? He's gotten it down to 1, but the smoke provides cover. He's got to check in, and he does! The Red Bull clutch from Heretics!
His utility. And then, yeah, it got scrappy. Lakia hitting some really nice shots, jumping through that smoke, trying to save his team from...
Have them push. Texture trying to keep them back. He will fall. Karon takes 1 with him. A consolation prize for his troubles as he gets to the series.
What could be the last dagger, the last slash.
Last player standing.
Going wild, his first 2 of the map. Oh my gosh.
It's like you're trying to play whack-a-mole against this guy. But every time he pops up, he's not just tempting you, he's killing you.
Yeah.
1 enemy remaining.
His ground. Let the kills come to him. This is that entry. Oh, it was through the smoke? What? Oh, what a shot.
Snappy from Munchkin.
Beautiful, and then just there at the end, just holding the ground. Much like Karon, just waiting for the mistakes, letting the game come to them.
Meteor in a lot of trouble here, under a lot of pressure, but he gets his 2. Oh, he is the one who's the problem! Just when it seemed like he bit off too much. See that paranoia out, the Hawn over the top. Boo's already dead. They're stuck, man, they're corralled. Either they take the fight or they sit and die.
Kills, he's just getting spammed through smokes, but he's just aware of where they're gonna play, and Munchkin will clean it up.
Yet.
But Patitek can.
Hang on now. Meteor down and Heretics slow it. But Texture striking when the moment is right. Now Nightfall through, paranoia traded. The swing out from Karon as they wait. And he's gonna get 1. Meteor holding them back, dancing around the utility, only able to find a little bit of success, but it might have been enough. With 10 seconds left, the spike out of reach. Wood has to try to scoop it up. They have to get active. They've got to do so soon. Slowing things down a little bit, only finds 1. Can Riens be a hero once more? The jump spot not gonna land.
My goodness.
1 enemy remaining.
That might be one of the most satisfying images I've seen. And then closing it all out. Benji, fortunate to connect there on a texture. That animation of the rocket can be so damning. But if fun.
You have to suspect that he's there. There's no way you disrespect that. There's no way you ignore it. Meanwhile, the push forward, Munchkin gets caught. 4 players detained. And Boo pushing forward. Gen.G gets alive at the right time. Boo gets 1, but that's all it'll be.
And that he's on fire.
I mean, give the tools to your stars to succeed.
He didn't even need it.
And that's exactly what Gen.G do. End this round and just a whimper. What a shot. So much for whimper, but it's still just not enough. You still have 2 rifles you have to reckon with.
Cover going out.
There are sheriffs on Heretics, and we've seen them do some funny things with these guns, but what was that?
The joke is all Gen.G's now.
I'll find you.
They're the ones hitting the punchline.
Actually only 3, but...
Patitek and Riens in a high-low. Lakia falls. They're fighting
A.
back at this thing.
One enemy
They've gotten it down to a 1v2 with 13 seconds left. They don't have the spike. Munchkin has to go, and he has to go now. Even if he gets his kill, surely. Oh! Oh my gosh! This as slowly as he wants, or he can speed up. Riens falls. Oh, they're all crumbling. They're all crumbling. Heretics trying to build fences, but Gen.G interested in digging tunnels. Boo, over the top. He gets another. Boys, they kind of have to go here, and they've been baited into their deaths. Boo's left in a 1v2. 85 HP, no armor. Can he prolong Lotus, or is split on the cards?
Spike planted.
He's quietly moving forward. And just like that, Gen.G finds safe passage away. Tucking behind the wall and staying alive. Gen.G obliterate on Lotus.
Last map of Split, it started with that trade. Boo could have gotten 2, maybe 3. The double swing here was too much. Woo, running out of ammo. Nothing left in the chamber.
Hitting the satchel out, the flash forth, and Texture cracks the side wide open, but Woot's on the counter. Meteor pushing forward. benjyfishy getting the best of him. But a 1v2 now. Can he upgrade a weapon? I don't think there's anything that he can find. So he's gonna have to push forth with the classic. And he's dropped before he even gets a chance to.
Obliterating the site players, living here with the satchels over the top, gets the info, predicts the movement of benjyfishy, and then the follow-up kill onto Woot. Look at this. He just knows. You're dead. Already ready for any type of backup. Yeah, Meteor doesn't connect on the first on the riens, but Munchkin with these cold shots at every site he's been playing so far. And they're not slowing down whatsoever.
I mean, they have no reason to. No resistance has been met.
Go get it.
That feels like the first real advantage, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's just been tough sled. Yeah, there you go, the first one goes down, but you haven't cleared benjyfishy, not yet. Texture over the top, and Woot drops him. Investing more util as Lakia's on the swing, and patitek's on the green.
Down B.
A response from Heretics.
Behind in rafters. This was ridiculous. This is taking things into your own hands. This is playing to win. No fear at all. No.
I've got your trail.
You take a look at this one more time. Yeah,
He's on a
the
different level.
It's just ridiculous.
That's that slow creep up I was talking.
Huddled up in heaven, waiting for the flash to come through, waiting for the swing to connect, and yes, a couple of kills have been found. But is there enough time to make this happen? A 2v2, Munchkin and Karon trying to stabilize the situation. Boo will fall, patitek's left alone.
All bases covered.
Hit you with a little more history. The last time,
Site trip, that little change, it finally gave some value to the anchors of that A site.
what a snap from the kid.
Good work for Heretics. And now they're hoping for that 9-3 curse.
My camera is destroyed.
Good off angle from Boo. Good bait setup to secure the last round of the half.
One enemy remaining.
They may need more.
That was so clean. The double swing here. Texture and Lakia, they just couldn't connect. But Karon, he's been so stable and got punished for it. Lakia running him down like a dog. And the double swing. Finito.
Texture forced to try to hold the line. Satchel traded. A nade as well. Karon falls. Lakia on the snap. benjyfishy dead. They're trying to work their way in, and they